Welcome back to GeoGuessr. Today we're going to try a bird's eye view, drone view of the world map. 1,630 locations. This says that this is the original bird's eye view, drone view of the world. Here you will get 5 random spheres taken by drones or planes up in the sky all over the globe. And it says do not rely on the compass, it might be wrong. Okay, that may or may not be a problem, we'll find out. It's a moderate, the average score is 10,590. I am still a level 13 hiker. Looks like I'm halfway to level 14. So let's see how a drone view of the world goes. Our first drone view of the world rolling hills. The leaves are turning, which is my favorite season. And that's all we have. That narrows it down. So let's have a look down here. See what we find. This all looks European to me. It could be immediately wrong, but these red roofs and all, somewhere in Europe. Again, you can't go by the compass. There's a village, there's a bigger village. Yeah, the red roofs. I'm thinking this is probably up north, and it's probably going to be Austria or something like that. But yeah, it's going to be, these are going to be generally wild ass guesses, I think. See this kind of, I see this and I'm thinking like it's like Norway. And then I see this along here and I'm thinking, well, you know, again, it could be Austria, it could be Switzerland, something like that. But I think we're going to go with up north here. Now, I don't know how much of an autumn they have with the weather and the daylight and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just gonna assume it's in here, and it's all kind of rolling hills. The only thing that's, you can see it flattens out over in this direction, but again, you can't go by the compass. And then here it's just hills, hills, hills. No big mountains or anything like that, just kind of like rolling hills. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with in here. Yeah, let's just say like right around here. Oh, we're starting with this again. Yeah, and of course it's Germany. Yep. Although my first instinct on this one was Norway. I have a habit of not going with my first instinct. So my first instinct was Norway up in here. And then my second was down in here, like Austria, Switzerland. And it winds up being in Germany. So just outside of Stuttgart. So, okay, that's all right. We'll take our 2,000 points. Okay, our next drone view of the world is in the desert, and there's an oasis right here. There's like a village here. There's some housing here. And then this, I'm not sure if these are tents type of thing, but you have desert and you have these little areas of water in here. I'm thinking see, it could be on either side here. I don't think it's in here, although watch it be in here, in this area. But I'm thinking it's somewhere in this area, in Saudi. I mean, this is, this is kind of like Lawrence of Arabia type stuff. But there's a lot of these little water things here. And there's mountains out in the distance. Yeah, I'm thinking it's like somewhere in this area. That would be southeast there. Like in here, outside of Medina. Let's go with this. Ay, ay, ay. China. I was never going to get that, right? I mean, what on the picture would have told me that was China? There's all our little water spots here. That's an actual named lake. Interesting. All right. Well, we're learning, aren't we? Okay. Next one. This is flat. This is a lake. They all have pools, and their pools are all enclosed, which is interesting. I mean, every single one of them. Well, it's either Florida or Australia. Yeah, I think I just have a feeling this is Florida. And if it's not, and it is Australia, then my game's pretty much shot. So, but I think it's somewhere in the middle of like Central Florida, like in this area. Yep, 22 miles. Good, I got one. That's good. That's what this part of Florida is. It's a lot of these little communities, and they just sprout up over these. Look at all these little lakes and stuff. So, yeah. All right, that's a good one. That was a good one. That made up for that last one. Okay, 4 or 5. Oop, here we go. So these are old block buildings. This is all, look at all these, this is an industrial town. I mean, it's kind of Soviet, right? Traffic's on the right. You got big factories out here. You got big mountains out here. Yeah, this looks like, the Soviet labor town. What a mess. Wherever it is. Can I see a writing here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there you go. This looks Russian. problem is Russia is such a big country that I'd figure out where in Russia. And I don't think I'm going to get that from my drone view. I got one little sign that I could see down here that tells me this is probably Russian. So Russian industrial. See, I mean, look how big Russia is. I could think, oh, it's over here. Although I'm not going to. If I'm going to pick it, it's going to be somewhere in the middle. I don't know where Russian industry lies. I know there's a lot of resources here in this area. But I don't think it's like Ukraine. I mean, there's a chance it could be Belarus, but I don't think so. I think this is heart of the Soviet Union type stuff. Like in here. Yeah, like somewhere in here. All right, let's try like right about here. All right, not too bad. A little further north than what I thought, but there you go. Norilsk. But yeah, this is pretty much Russia. They just, there's so much of the country that went back from Soviet times. They just exploited all the natural resources, and they built these cities, and they shipped everyone out there to work in them, and that's basically what it is. It's just dormitory living and factories everywhere. So, all right, we'll take that as 2,000 points or 1975. So, kind of hard to see where I would have gotten that one wrong. I was in the neighborhood. So for being 924 miles off in Russia, I'd say that one's okay. All right, 5 of 5. Let's do our last one here. Wow. Whatever this place is, it's destroyed. Jeez, look at this. Huh. The whole town, the whole area. There's one building that looks like it's left standing. One over here. There's a couple in here, but I don't know what they are. So where would we be that the whole area is just wiped out? I mean, this is like nuclear test site wiped out, not, this isn't a fire that started on one end of town and went through the other, went through to the other. This is like obliterated. Which makes me wonder if we're still in Russia. I know there, when it was the Soviet Union, like the space program, I think was it wasn't in what's considered Russia today. It was like Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan or one of these. That's where they launched their rockets from. Doesn't mean that where they launched the rockets from is where they tested nukes. I think the nuke testing was probably up in here. Like, in this area. It could be anywhere. I'm not up on my trivia of towns obliterated by whatever, fire, natural disaster, comets, meteorites, shit like that. So here's a river. I think we're gonna go with like up in here. Well, right country, but again, I got Russia right, but way over here, 1,800 miles off. Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about that one. So, okay, but I mean, again, I think I had the right idea. It's just, in Russia, who knows? But these are things that hopefully I'm going to recall the next time these pop up. Okay, so we got 9,856, so we were actually below average, so I'm not happy with that. This one, I think the Saudi-China one, I probably could have thought that one through a little bit better instead of going right for the Lawrence of Arabia thing. Florida, I got that spot on. This one, the first one in Russia, I thought was pretty good. I mean, again, I don't think it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly in here with these drone things. And then this one is disappointing only because I thought Austria, but I thought Norway first, and I went with that. So that's going to do it for this episode of GeoGuessr. I hope you enjoyed it, and please click the like, notify, subscribe buttons if you're interested in helping the channel grow. And we will catch you next time on GeoGuessr.